What's going on, Subway surfers? We're back on the surface today, taking a look at construction progress on the underground stations of the Eglinton Crosstown Light Rail. With 15 stops located underground out of the 25 stations being built, these stops more closely resemble traditional subway stations, with dedicated entrances, enclosed platforms, escalators, and elevators. We visited 10 of these stations last week to check in on the construction and get an understanding of the scope of these projects. I'm Zach with Vanish Underground, and let's take a look. For our tour today, we'll be starting at the east end of the main underground section at Laird Station, located in East York. East of this stop, the line services two additional underground stations, which we previously covered in separate videos. You can access these tours of Science Centre and Kennedy stations by clicking the button in the top right corner of this video. Located at the intersection of Laird Drive and Eglinton Avenue East, Laird Station will contain two entrances. The main entrance will be located at the southwest corner of the intersection, which will include a plaza and outdoor bike parking at street level and retail spaces below in the concourse. A second entrance will be located on Eglinton 80 meters east of Laird, which will provide more convenient access to the adjacent Leaside Centre. At the station, passengers will be able to connect on-street to the 34 Eglinton, 51 Leslie, 81 Thorncliffe Park, and 88 South Leeside buses, which will serve as stops on-street near the station. A track crossover and storage track will also be located near the station, allowing trains to turn back if there is a disruption on the line. The next station on the line is Leeside, on the border between East York and Old Toronto. Located at the intersection of Bayview Avenue and Eglinton Avenue East, this station will contain two entrances. The main entrance will be located on the southeast corner of the intersection, with the station plaza and retail spaces located at ground level. A secondary entrance will be located at the northwest corner of the intersection, providing access to the adjacent shopping plaza. Outdoor bicycle parking spaces will be provided, as well as on-street connections to the 11 Bayview and 34 Eglinton bus routes. The southeast entrance of the station has been designed to accommodate a future development over top of the entrance, with additional structural supports built into the design. After Leeside is Mount Pleasant Station. Located at the intersection of Mount Pleasant Road and Eglinton Avenue East, this station will contain two entrances. The main entrance will be located on the northwest corner of the intersection and will feature retail at street level. The facade of the Heritage Building previously located on the site was deconstructed and will be reconstructed as the station entrance once underground construction is complete. A secondary entrance will be located on Eglinton Avenue 70 meters east of Mount Pleasant and will feature outdoor bike parking. Bus connections will be provided on-street to the 34 Eglinton and 103 Mount Pleasant North buses, while the 74 Mount Pleasant bus will terminate in a loop opposite the northwest entrance. Shortly after Mount Pleasant is Eglinton Station, which will offer an interchange with the existing Line 1 subway. Located at the intersection of Yonge Street and Eglinton Avenue, this station will connect to the existing Line 1 platforms at Eglinton, as well as feature a new entrance to street level. The new entrance will be located on the south side of Eglinton, roughly 50 meters west of Yonge Street, adjacent to the existing subway entrance through Canada Square. Underground entrances will also provide access from all four corners of the Yonge and Eglinton intersection, which will link into the buildings around the station. From the LRT station, passengers will also be able to transfer to the Line 1 subway at Eglinton through new staircases, elevators, and escalators being constructed. Bus connections will be provided into the existing Eglinton Station bus terminal to the 13 Avenue Road, 61 Avenue Road North, and 103 Mount Pleasant North buses, It is expected that the 34 Eglinton bus will stop on street at Yonge and Eglinton in a similar fashion to the 97 Yonge. Next on the line is Avenue. Located at the intersection of Avenue Road and Eglinton Avenue West, this station will contain two entrances. The main entrance will be located on the northwest corner of the intersection and will feature retail at street level. The secondary entrance will be located on the north side of Eglinton, roughly 100 meters east of Avenue Road, and will also feature retail spaces. A crossover and storage track will also be located near the station, allowing disabled trains to be stored without disrupting service. Like other stations on the line, 50 outdoor bicycle parking spaces will be provided. Bus connections will also be provided on street to the 34 Eglinton and 61 Avenue Road North buses. After Avenue comes Chaplin Station. Located at the intersection of Chaplin Crescent and Eglinton Avenue West, this station will contain three entrances. The main entrance will be located on the northeast corner of the intersection and will feature a public plaza integrated into the existing parkhead. A second entrance, located on the south side of Eglinton, roughly 50 meters west of Chaplin, will include pedestrian access to the nearby K. Gardner Beltline Trail, as well as a public plaza. The third entrance will be located on the south side of Eglinton, roughly 100 meters east of Chaplin. Outdoor bicycle parking spaces will be provided, as well as on-street bus connections to the 14 Glencairn, 33 Forest Hill, and 34 Eglinton buses. On the border of Old Toronto in York is Forest Hill Station. Located at the intersection of Bathurst Street and Eglinton Avenue West, this station will contain two entrances. The main entrance to the station will be located on the northeast corner of the intersection. A second entrance, located on the north side of Eglinton, roughly 75 meters west of Bathurst, will include street-level retail. Outdoor bicycle parking will be provided, as well as on-street bus connections to the 7 Bathurst, 33 Forest Hill, and 34 Eglinton buses. After Forest Hill is Eglinton West Station, which will offer an interchange with the existing Line 1 subway and be renamed to Cedarvale in 2022. Located at the intersection of Allen Road and Eglinton Avenue West, this station will connect to the existing Line 1 platforms at Eglinton West, as well as feature three new entrances to street level. On the north side of Eglinton, two new entrances will be located on either side of the Allen Road ramps, which will provide direct access to the LRT platforms. A new entrance will also be constructed on the south side of Eglinton, opposite the existing Eglinton West Station bus terminal. From the LRT station, passengers will be able to transfer to the Line 1 subway at Eglinton West through new staircases, elevators, and escalators being constructed. Indoor and outdoor bike parking facilities will also be built, adding 120 new spaces, some of which will be secured. Bus connections will be provided in the existing Eglinton West Station bus terminal to the 63 Ossington and 109 Rainey, as well as the new Route 19 Roselawn. It is unknown whether the 34 Eglinton will enter the terminal or service on-street stops. However, given the high volumes of auto traffic in the area, providing stops within the bus terminal would be advantageous. After Cedarvale, the line continues west to Oakwood Station. Located at the intersection of Oakwood Avenue and Eglinton Avenue West, this station will contain two entrances. The main entrance will be located on the north side of the intersection, while a second entrance is located on the south side of Eglinton, roughly 90 meters west of Oakwood. Outdoor bicycle parking will be provided, as well as on-street bus connections to the 34 Eglinton, 63 Ossington, and 90 Vaughan buses. The final stop on our tour today is Fairbank Station. Located at the intersection of Dufferin Street and Eglinton Avenue West, this station will contain two entrances. The main entrance will be located at the southeast corner of the intersection and will contain a public plaza incorporating a water feature. Additionally, retail space will be provided at street level, as well as outdoor bike parking spaces. The secondary entrance will be located at the northwest corner of the intersection. Bus connections will be provided on-street to the 29 Dufferin, 929 Dufferin Express, and 34 Eglinton routes. From Fairbank, the line continues west, servicing stops at Caledonia and Keelsdale before ending at Mount Dennis. We covered these stations in separate episodes of Building Transit, which you can access by clicking the button in the top right corner of this video. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed and learned something new about the future Eglinton Crosstown light rail line. With construction progressing well, we look forward to the line being completed in 2022. As always, feel free to leave a like and a comment if you want to see more. And as for us here, we'll be Vanishing Underground until the next one.